Welcome back to today's episode of Monday Madness, the Monday show where I talk about anything and everything, and today, as you can probably tell, we are finally taking a break from the Toro Frankenstein film. 3 video essays later and I'm finally taking a break. Woohoo! So we're talking about something else. As I've talked about before, we have had a very good month. This has been a very good November for me because 1, we got Frankenstein, 2, we got the finale of Hazbin Hotel Season 2, 3, we've got the Mighty 9, and 4, we of course got Wicked Part 2 for good. It has been a really good friggin' month. So today we're going to talk about Hazbin Hotel because I haven't talked about it nearly enough on this channel. I think the only time I talked about it was when I cosplayed Angel Dust. So yeah, I'm here with a brand new closet cosplay. Bear with me here. This is what I had in the house. I am not buying things for a new cosplay right now. I haven't got the time, the money, or the inclination. So just go with it, okay? So today I'm going to be giving you my top 10 favourite songs from Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Now this is not a definitive list that I think everyone should follow, it is merely my opinion. Please feel free to share your opinions in the comments down below. If you disagree with me, that is fine. I mean, I'm obviously right, I am kidding. You can share your opinions and thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know your top 10, and just to confirm, this is a top 10. This is not a last place to first place. There are no bottoms here, except for Angel Dust. These songs are all the top 10. So these are all songs that I love a great deal, and I've put them into the top 10. So even the one at number 10, I absolutely adore. There are pretty much no skips in this season, so none of them are bad at all. This is just my top 10. All right, then let's get going and start with number 10. Kicking off the top 10 in the 10th spot is Gravity. I love this song. I am a rock kid and a theatre kid, so anything that has booming guitars, I am so there. I think this song has a great deal of passion, some amazing high notes. The tune is really fun. I love it. It's very fun to sing along to, or attempt to sing along to. Let's face it, no one can do it as well as the actual cast, can they? I love that it is a sort of rock theatre song. It is a huge shout out of a character's sort of heart and soul, which a lot of these songs are, to be honest. A lot of Hazbin Hotel, even if the songs aren't pushing the plot forward, they are giving you so much about the character, it doesn't matter. And this is one of those songs that sort of does a bit of both. It's pushing the plot because you're getting to know the, I'm gonna generously say, inner workings of a character's mind, but let's face it, it's just a gradual decline into insanity. Beautifully filmed as well, so the way that they did all this animation, the ceiling and the ghost, spoiler alert, the ghost of Adam there, and just the way it's all shot is absolutely incredible. Beat for beat fantastic. I love this song, it's sung spectacularly, it tells us so much about Luke's character. I cannot wait to see how this develops in season 3. So number 10 in the top 10 is Gravity. My number 9 is Don't You Forget.
Don't you forget. I won't forget.
And I really want to include the reprise as well.
Don't you forget. You ain't won yet.
You know what, screw it, this is my list, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have the reprise as well, maybe 9 and 9.5. So 9.5 is the reprise with Vox and Alastor, and number 9 is Rosie and Alastor singing Don't You Forget. This song is so good. It's fun, it's jaunty, but also it's evil, and I love that in these two characters. I love that Rosie was just nowhere on my list of suspects for the, spoiler alert, things that are going on between her and Alastor. I love that I didn't even think about it, but to be fair, I didn't try to unravel that mystery very much. That wasn't one of the things I was focused on. I was quite happy for that to be a mystery that just got revealed to me, but at no point was I ever thinking about her. And I just love the fact that she continues to be so joyful and whimsical and crooning and brilliant and beautiful. That was me trying to say brilliant and beautiful at the same time. It came out as beautiful. Why not? And this song just encompasses everything. I love that it came in the same scene where Alastor's strolling back into her and they have a chat and she makes him think about his past and he hates it. And then we get this song of manipulation and essentially ha 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 ha, well maybe I'll get out from under your thumb, but also ha 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 ha. And the spitballing they have between one another, the back and forth thing, it's just so beautifully done. It's very funny. And again, it's a beautiful tune, wonderfully written. I love the visuals, it's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, Don't You Forget is my number 9, with the reprise at number 9.5 because I also just love that duet between Vox and Alastor. Number 8, Piss, a Love Song. That was not on my 2025 bingo card. Yeah, I just love this song. I love the dynamic between Sapanchis and Cherry. I ship them hard, and I have done since season 1. I think it's a fantastic pairing, and they should blow things up forevermore, and I absolutely love them. They are included in the Huskerdust fanfic I'm helping to write on AO3. I will link that somewhere if you want to go and read that. It's pretty fun. It gets grim and dark at points, but we promise it's going to have a light, fluffy ending. I mean, I'm helping to write it, so yeah. So, Pierce the Love Song. Number 1, love their dynamic, love all of that, love listening to Alex Brightman, could listen to him all day, but also Cherry. Now, I am a theatre kid, of course I am, but I am also a gothy rock teenage kid, and that came first. Like, I love drama and theatre, but I didn't get into musicals until a bit later on, but I was a goth emo kid first. Like, I was full goth, still am occasionally, it's just more glammed up now, it's all glittery and sparkly. And so, when I was listening to this song, and we have Serpentius singing, and it's all beautiful, and then suddenly in comes Cherry Bomb, literally blowing the song apart and turning it into a rock ballad, that blew my mind and firmly cemented it in my top 10. So, Pierce the Love Song, absolutely love it. My musical theatre heart is happy, my goth rock kid heart is happy, smush them together, everything about this song is absolutely incredible. Love it! Number 7. When I think about the future.
When I think about the future, I see my favorite face.
This is such a good, almost sending the audience out into intermission song. This is such a huge halfway hype point. And so this came in the very end of the second to last episode. And that meant essentially it was the break between that episode and the finale itself. And it was just beautifully done. It was like sitting in Les Mis or Miss Saigon, and it's the song that gets sung at you, and you're like, oh my god, so many characters are doing things, so many things are happening, what is going to happen next? And then bam, the lights come up, and you have to go and eat an ice cream for 20 minutes and try to, you know, calm down and relax before you get thrust back into whatever chaos is happening in the second half. So I absolutely think they nailed that brief. This is definitely Theatre Kid Dreamland right now. You hear from pretty much every single character, except Angel, and you just hear all the voices melding over each other. You hear their hopes and their dreams. I love that it starts with Charlie and Vaggie, and you get little reprises of everyone's song. That is definitely very musical Theatre Kid. It is very the halftime song to bring you back. You are hooked, you absolutely love it, you are desperate to dive back in and find out what the hell happens next. And you hear all the different reprises from everyone, and you get to hear what they're thinking and what their thoughts are and what's coming next and what their plans are. It establishes everyone's roles once again and sets up the chessboard ready for Act 2. Number 6. Unashamedly, Clean It Up. I fell in love with this song hard when I first heard it, and for a very long time, I thought this was going to be my favourite of all of them. Until I heard some of the other ones. And it has still firmly sat very close to the middle of my top 10. As you can see, songs that I really love that came later on are still lower towards the bottom. I still love them, they're in my top 10. But Clean It Up has firmly just sat there. If it wasn't for the songs in the top 4 right now, it probably would have been in the top 3. But it did get blown out of the water just a little bit, because it did come quite early in the season. I love Nifty so much as a character. She has been incredibly hilarious to write. Again, I'm just plugging the fanfic. It's called Pusscat and Princess. Come read about it. It's great. It's fun. We love it. I write Nifty. She's hilarious. And Nifty as a character, I want to delve more into in season 3, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Because me and my friends, when we had our watch party and we watched the finale of season 2, we watched all of season 2, and we watched all of it and we were thinking, okay, what do we want next? And a big thing we were saying was, we want to know more about Nifty. Nifty needs more songs. We want to know more about her. But at the same time, I'm almost thinking like, a bit like the Joker, do I want more of Nifty? Is it not just more fun to just leave her as an enigma? Because that's almost more fun. But at the same time, learning more about her means she gets more screen time, and that is always something I want. So, Nifty, you have my heart. I love you so much. Please don't come anywhere near me. I think you'd stab me, but I love her so much. So, Clean It Up is absolutely happily number 6. Number 5. I very nearly got into a drag angel cosplay to do this video. I literally have the wig right there. It's just not very good. I threw together a bunch of stuff, and I am literally looking at the mannequin right now and the wig. I have a drag angel. I'm just not sure. So for now, I'm going to film it like this. If you never see Drag Angel, know that I filmed in it and decided not to. And that footage will never see the light of day. Alright, so number 5 is, of course, Losin Streak.
Losin Streak.
Whether you ship them or not, just please accept the fact that this scene was glorious. I loved Husk's reactions and Angel reacting to Husk's reactions. I really enjoyed their chat afterwards. I loved that the whole song begins with a lovely broad singing me a song. Angel? That was some stellar voice acting right there. And then, again with this song, while on the surface it can seem like Angel is just singing to these sinners and it's just about gambling, there is so much more to it because it does reflect on both Husk and Angel himself as well. And if you have not yet listened to the original lyrics, do it. Go listen to it right now. I'll wait. Welcome back, you horny bastards. So, there was an original version. I'm still not over it, but I love this version. Can we just talk about Blake's fucking voice for a minute? My God, it was incredible. I mean, we already knew he was incredible, but my God, he did not have to go that hard, but he did. And I just feel like everyone this season was just going all at it, balls to the wall. It was incredible. It's not even a particularly long song, but what we do get is so sumptuous. It's beautifully sung, there's some tricky high notes, and they're held, and it's just so very beautiful. It is, it's golden syrup for the ears, baby. It is amazing. So vocally, superb, visually stunning, the character dynamics, the reading between the lines, diving into what it means about Husk and Angel as people. You know, Angel's almost singing it to Husk about himself, but also it's a reflection of himself as well. I love this song. Absolutely love this song. Number 4, and the reason for my entire get up in this video, Love in a Bottle.
Love in a bottle, love in a bottle. Don't need love when it comes in a bottle.
I was hoping we would get a Husk solo. This was one of the things I really wanted for this season. Oh my good God, the voice, the vocals, I just love so much Keith. Mwah. Incredible, amazing, absolutely love. The setting is so good. I love that each song has its own sort of almost time period, and I love that Husk was just so very gambling, casino, that kind of style, the Las Vegas, and it was just absolutely perfectly Husk. Husk walked into that casino, and I remember sitting there with my watch party, and we were all going, song, is there gonna be a song? And then there was a song, and we all just lost our collective shits, essentially, and we had to go back and rewatch it again. It is a crooning, jazzy number. The vocals are incredible, and again, we get that self-reflection from Husk, and the fact that while he's sort of putting on this facade of like, yeah, whatever, love, we all know it's not true. He knows it's not true. That's why he continues to drink and get drunk, and it's a very beautiful song, and it's really well sung, and it's very fun, but it's also really fucking sad. And that is why he gets Angel afterwards to sort of pull him out of that slump. And it's just, these two songs together are a really beautiful mix. I sometimes almost put Love in a Bottle and Losin Streak together almost as a continuation of one song, because in my head the scenes just flow together and the impact they both have on the other is huge. But ultimately I did have to pick which one of them I liked the best, and I do, out of the two, it has to be Love in a Bottle. Possibly because it's the only one that I can sing along to badly. It's been such a long time since I've been out on my own. Ultimately, I think I just like that song a tiny little bit more than Losin Streak, but it is minimal. So yeah, Love in a Bottle, absolutely love it. Let's move on to the next. Ooh, also I find it really fun that if you take the double negatives as literal at the very end of the song, when Husk says, don't need nothing that's not from a bottle, if you eliminate all the double negatives, he's actually saying, I do need something that's not from a bottle, and then Angel comes in, and it's like, oh look, Angel's not from a bottle, who do you need? But also, he literally does not need to drink to have love. He has the friends, he has what he needs. So quite literally, if you take the double negatives out, he does need something that's not from a bottle. That's quite fun too. Number 3. This one was immediately at the top of my list and did not move. It got shunted down, I think, one place? I can't remember quite, but it was always in the top 3 as soon as I heard it, and that is the monster, the Goliath, the behemoth, that is Vox Populi.
Hail Vox Populi, the people's voice.
I freaking love this song. A bit like with Piss, a love song, it makes both my theatre kid heart and my goth rocker kid heart very happy. We start with an epic guitar wow introduction from Lucifer.
And I'm the serpent, I'm the flame. The mortal world is scared to say my name. I am so spooky.
Singing in the most beautiful, maniacal rock musical theatre kid way ever possible. Really funny as well, because with the animation and with just the vocal inflections that are just so incredible, he manages to put so much humour and character and passion into it. He's pissed, but he's also really funny with the whole like dang dang and all just, it's sumptuous, it's beautiful, it's amazing. And then we go into musical theatre. And maybe even a, jazzy little number with some kick lines going on and possibly even some tap dancing in Vox singing back to him. And it's just the most brilliant juxtaposition of going from wow, wow, wow guitars into do, 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 and you get both. Because why can't you have both? Why should you not have both? Here, Hazbin Hotel said, have both. You get the rock kid, you get the glam musical rock star, and you get musical theatre, full-on musical theatering. So, hell yes, I am incredibly happy. I love this song. It is my new ringtone. And that took some doing, because my old ringtone is a Russian song that I absolutely friggin' adore, but it has been surpassed. It has been replaced. This song is now my ringtone. Why, you may ask, is my third top song my ringtone as opposed to number one? And that, my friends, is because song number one is my alarm tone. Song number one is how I like to wake up every morning. If I have to wake up earlier than I want to, if I have to rouse when it is cold and dark and wet outside and get out of bed and go to work, this is a song that will make me do it. And if that makes you guess what the song is, well friggin' done. Number two. My second favourite song is the latest addition I could possibly have had, because it was the very last song of the finale. And that, of course, is Hear My Hope. Hear my hope, let it thunder. As I mentioned when I was talking about when I think about the future, I love a big musical theatre moment where everyone's coming together. You get to hear all the different voices crescendoing over each other. You get to hear every single person. Sometimes they're doing different lyrics, different harmonies and melodies, and it's all coming together. Absolutely love that. And if that was all this song was, it probably still would have been my number two, because it's a beautiful, big, sweeping finale, so full of hope and passion and tears, and it was absolutely unapologetically beautiful and a little bit sappy, and everyone was coming together, and it was so beautiful. And then we get the ba-dan-dan-dan. The guitars are coming back in again. Wait, what's happening to our hopeful, beautiful song full of peace and hope and love and tranquility and positive messages and My Little Pony friendship is magicking? It's the angels come back to fuck your shit up. Or more importantly, it's one angel, Lute, come to fuck your shit up. And boy, does she. And then there's a massive fight. And this song that started as this just sort of beautiful ballad of hope and promise, a very end of the show, the midnight number, musical theatre, the end of the show, it then gets turned back into a rock ballad. Poor Abel is there, crashing out and having his existential crisis moment of, what do I do? How do I be my dad but not be my dad? What decision do I have to make? What do I want to make? What do I want to happen? Help, help, help. Ah! And then we just have this incredible bit of friggin' Fall Out Boy, which is just so sublime and so fun. Again, these songs are all just so much fun. Even if you have never seen the show before, these songs are just so fun, so go and give them a listen. And this crash out that ultimately gets faster and faster and faster and builds up and then suddenly turns into him saying, stop right there, and he stops Lute. I think that's hugely powerful. I love the fact that this show does not need filler. I love the fact that the pacing is fast paced. Number one, it's musical theatre. Every musical theatre, we've got 2 hours and a bit to fill. Of course, things are going to move quickly, and I love that about Hazbin Hotel. There is nothing that kills a show more for me than dragging a storyline out, and I am so glad that they didn't. Now, obviously, there are things in season 3 that are going to come up, like Lute and Angel and all of that, but the way that if this was a regular American TV show with like 28 episodes for a season, the way I would have checked out halfway through season 2, I would not have come back, because it would have dragged. We know it would have done. All of these plot lines would have taken forever. They would have kept filling in the gaps with just filler and needless, pointless faff, and just to try and keep you or coming back to watch the next season and the next season. And that is how things get cancelled, because people tune out, because it gets boring. We get sick of waiting, and I am not a patient Aries. I love it. My spicy brain, my Aries, my need for things to happen quickly. I love that there's no filler. And I love that there's no filler in this song. Things get resolved very, very quickly. Abel has his moment, and then he makes a decision, and they get to fix things. There's still things that are going to come back in season 3, so not everything is fixed. We've got new problems, and things are rising. But I love the fact that things are just dealt with in this, and that's what this song does as well. Very, very good. I love that. So I love all the characters. You get to hear them all singing and the voices going over each other, and it's so full of hope. And then we get that rock moment, and then we're back to the song full of hope, and then we get an alastor moment. We get to see the V's. We get that hilarity of Vox being like, wait, what's happening right now? It's just so funny and so beautiful, and ultimately it's just full of hope. The title says it all. Hear my hope. And this song, yeah, this is the one that made me cry, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And also, as a little added bonus for me, I had watched the video of the Hazbin Hotel live on Broadway where they sang this song, and it was so beautiful, all the cast coming together and everyone singing it on stage, and then hearing it in the actual show just added extra butterflies for me. So really beautiful. I love this song. It's a beautiful, perfect way to end a finale of a season and set up the next one. I love it. All right then, let's move on to number 1. Again, I feel like I want an outfit change for this, but we're sticking with it. We're sticking with it because I don't have long. So, my number 1 favourite song. What is my favourite song, my top song, the song I will listen to on repeat over and over? Who am I kidding? I'll listen to all of them on repeat over and over. But if I could only pick one to have on repeat for the rest of my life, which one would I pick? It is, of course, Brighter.
Brighter than the heavens and the skies above.
I love this song so much. I had picked favourites at this point, okay? We got into the finale, and I was thinking, yeah, Clean It Up and Losin Streak and Love in a Bottle, they're probably my top favourites. I love Vox Populi, I was loving all of that. And then they dropped Vox's backstory. Now, that is one of the big things I love about this song, the visuals and the backstory we get to go along with it. But even if you ignore that, the song itself is just so damn good. It's catchy, it's powerful, it has some fantastic, awesome belty moments. You can sing along to it, it's powerful, you can run to it in the gym, you can work out to it, you can paint to it, you can write to it. It's just, it suits every occasion, and it's amazing. The vocals, so good. So bloody good. We know everyone in this show can sing, right? They're all irritatingly good and talented at what they do. Save some talent for the rest of us people. Good grief. But these, oh man, the switching between singing and then chattering of the whole like, you gotta trust me, Bob, give your station to me. The flashback moments, the future, the way he kept going from past Vox to future Vox, and the outfit changes, the visuals, absolutely stunning. The shark, him storming up those stairs at the end with his little cape and belting out this Brighter with the chorus in the background behind him. I love how it got darker and darker as it went, until right at the end he's almost growling when he's going, finally I'll show him what I'm meant to be. Brighter! And it just gets darker and more twisted as it goes along. I love the fact that he has killed people. I think we probably could have guessed this, you know, probably. The backstory we get, I love. The fact that a TV fell onto his head and that is why he has a telly. I mean, I sort of feel like he probably would have had a similar aesthetic anyway, given how much television and entertainment played into his soul and his character. But the fact that a TV was literally dropped onto his head, I cackled so loud I had to pause it. It was so bad, but so funny. And we sat there doing a watch party and we all just went, what? It was incredible. Loved it. Incredible. Loved it. Amazing moments. So seeing the backstory develop through song, incredible. And then it just gets rougher and darker and there's more death and murder. And one of my favourite visuals is the moment where he's trying to convince, is it Bob, the studio guy, to hand over your network to me. I'll bring in more new blood than you know what to do with. And then he tries to shake his hand and he says no. And then it cuts to them shaking hands and it twists and the camera flips and he's just dangling him off the side of a fucking building. It's incredible. I love it. I love it visually, I love the backstory and the plot, I love that it drives home what Vox as a character is about, I love how it gets darker and grittier towards the end when we realise, oh, you've snapped. Like, you have been snapping this whole time, but the band has finally pinged, you have gone. Like, we thought Lou had gone mad, no, Vox has gone fucking mad. And then him blasting the cannon later, absolutely hilarious. I think Vox has lost it, yes he did, and this song proved that he was going to lose it, and it was just incredible. And part of that was because it was unexpected. I was hoping we'd get to hear the backstory, but it just came so suddenly. And then all these brilliant moments they built and built and built, and then the telly. It just was so fun. Again, it's fun, it's a brilliant song, it's fun to sing along to, the vocals are incredible, smooth like butter, and it's a musical theatre song that also has a bit of rocky edge to it, so again, both parts of me are very, very happy. The rock theatre kid, the theatre kid who's a little bit goth, all of that coming together, so just yes, brighter. It is my alarm tone. This song wakes me up every morning. And boy howdy does it do a good job. So that was my top 10 favourite songs from Hazbin Hotel Season 2. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And tell me, what is your top 10 or top 5 or top 3 or just top 1 song? What's your favourite if you can't pick a whole top 10? Let me know in the comments down below. Next week I'm probably going to go straight back onto Frankenstein because I want to do a fun video where I talk about the top quotes from the movie. So if you've got any suggestions for that, let me know. I've currently got about 5 that are my top 5. So what I'm gonna do is I'll either go into detail about all 5 of them or try and think of another 5 that I really like as well, and then I'll do a slightly longer video about all 10. In the meantime, stay safe, stay hydrated, watch the Mighty 9 animated show. It's coming out another episode very, very soon. And when all of those episodes have dropped, I will do a review of them, I think. But I don't want to do it yet because we're only halfway through the season. Although it could be really funny to put out a video of predictions. I'm scared. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I have never wanted to be so wrong in my life, but I just feel like the moment you all know I'm scared for would be such a good ending to season 1. And we have got a lot of hours of content left. But also, it would be equally fitting to do it, say, season 2, episode 6. So, yeah, I might do a little mini predictions video and then I can see how wrong I was. That could be quite fun. All right, in the meantime, I love you all. Stay hydrated, stay safe. Bye-bye. It's been such a long time since I've been out on my own. Bittersweet to be so free and so alone. Do I use these? You know it's been like the wrong time to feel sorry for myself. Makes you wanna drink, ooh, Caleb, till you feel like you are someone else. I'm not sure. They look like cards. We can ignore the fact that they're D&D cards, right? Debate. Okay.
How the fuck does that get you redeemed?
Hey, I'm not saying I knew the guy. I'm just saying it makes sense. If anyone was gonna make it up there, it was him. Or maybe Angel on a good day.
Oh, them's fucking words, kitty.
Choke.
I'd love to.